Hi there, just wanted to take you through a technique that I use when I'm sculpting in Zbrush, and I kind of get stuck on the design a little bit. But basically what we're going to be doing is taking this character here, saving out some screenshots, then take them into Photoshop and painting up some new versions. So basically the plan is to take this character and start adding new features to her. For example, we could add some clothes for one thing, add some more horns, probably change the design a little bit. So the best way to accomplish this is to make use of print screen, to basically just save a screenshot of our posed character. In order to save the pose on the canvas, you press Shift S, and that should, it saves the current position. Then you can move out kind of a duplicate, although what it's actually doing is just saving the pixels and storing them on the canvas as a 2D kind of image, and then you're free to move the 2.5D or the 3D kind of character wherever you want it, and just save another version. Right, I forgot to tell you how to set up this background so it just displays a flat colour. This will make it easier to select it and just delete it so you can get it in. Isolate the character. This will allow you to do your paint over. To do that, all you do is go to Documents, and basically you want your background gradient rate set to 0, and whatever colour is in this right colour swatch will be assigned to the background once you click this back button. That's basically it. In order to switch a colour, it's just this button down here, or press the V key, and that'll change your I think it's your main and your secondary. Yeah, your main is your right swatch and secondary is your left. Right, here we are in Photoshop, and basically here's an example of what we're going to be doing. Is basically just a quick kind of paint over to give us an idea of where we might want to take the direction or the design of the character. This is kind of like it's kind of Skyrim Forsworn kind of tribal thingy going on with her here. But the good thing about this is we can just essentially just duplicate these as many times as we want once we've removed them from the background, and doing as many design variations as we want really. To do that first, we kind of just need to get rid of all of the kind of fluff around here. So we're going to need I think it's our marquee tool, which is M by default. Kind of select this area here. Control Shift I to inverse our selection, delete. Alright, let's see. Right, I had a hidden layer underneath there, that's why it wouldn't delete. Right, all I have to do now is just get rid of this block colour. To do that, we want our magic wand tool, and make sure the tolerance is set to 1, so it should only select the colour and not anything, inside the character. Don't want to be deleting all of our detail and stuff. it doesn't have to be perfect, this is only for design iteration. Let's get rid of this these kind of lines here. What you can do, if you're not happy about the placement, you could use your marquee tool, right click and layer by cut. This will separate your images into separate layers so you can kind of position them how you want them. Even you could even like duplicate them, you know, across the screen. I'll show you an example. So we can do like 3 or however many design iterations of the front view, and you can do the same for the back and side if you know, so wished. You can basically do whatever you want at this stage. All it really is to kind of give you more design ideas for where you want to take the sculpt, and maybe how you could probably even plan out how you're going to make, you know, the individual pieces that you design. It's like all we have to do now is essentially paint our designs. So like before, just maybe some kind of ragged clothing of some sort. I kind of don't want to cover too much of the body. It's, you know, I kind of like all the kind of gnarly details going on. Fact. Screenshot it, poses with a bit more perspective probably would have been a bit better, you know, kind of like this one on the left. These feel a bit more orthographic in comparison. You know, just gonna whack something out here. Yeah, I'm not keen on this face. It's, I kind of want to do something more with it, but yeah. That's what's cool about this kind of method. You can go in and kind of just paint something quick. Maybe it's a bit more normal on this side of the face, but still pretty messed up. Glowy eye. Maybe a hint of a glow on that side. Looks kind of cool. It's like a big gnarly scar running right down the head. Maybe some more horns. Kind of like Darth Maul from Star Wars. I think is he a Zabrakian or a Zbrush? Can't remember what you call his species, but the ones with like the kind of horny heads. Actually, if you're gonna be painting behind your character, helps us to create a layer that's underneath. You kind of screenshotted silhouettes. Silhouettes, not silhouettes. Just, you know, the screenshots. So that means you're not trying to like, not wasting time trying to be too delicate. Actually, I definitely recommend painting on screenshots with more perspective in it, because this is probably not like the best pose to kind of work with. You could, if you feel adventurous, you could even pose these pose your characters up a little bit more if you wanted like something to look a little bit cooler than just like a, well, it's not T-balls, but you know what I mean, just kind of like a standard neutral pose. So, what you look like? Kind of blindfolded. Can even completely change the concept of the character, you know. Make her more into like a, guess, what would you call this, like a faceless kind of monster. You know, if I find that if I'm doing like horror based stuff, you remove the eyes and all of a sudden it looks way more creepy. You know, because it has no empathy at that point. You can't sympathise with it. You don't know what it's thinking. It's, you know, that feeling that you don't know if it's looking at you or not. It's kind of very unnerving. lots of belts down here. Yeah, I'm really nervous because I'm kind of painting on camera, you know, recording. Kind of don't know what to do. It's these horns. I want to do something more with them, but don't know, I can never seem to like get them working right. Maybe it should just be a massive horns. It's kind of erupting from his skin. Yeah, the face looks a bit dopey now that I'm kind of looking at it. That looks a bit freaky. It's just meant to be some kind of like demon of some sort. Actually, maybe this one could have like a burnt out kind of stumps of what used to be wings or something. Kind of like from Dante's Inferno, when you fight Satan at the end, you've got those kind of like burnt off wings or something. Kind of like last remnants of his kind of divineness. I don't know. Kind of like smoking off the back or something. Maybe she's got kind of these bony protrusions. It's kind of coming off her body. Also remember to flip your canvas in order to kind of refresh your eye, get a different kind of perspective on what's going on. Actually, it's not quite working. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You can just create as many of these kind of variations as you want. See, maybe it could be like skeletal or something. I don't know, I kind of want some kind of remnants of wings coming out the back here, but probably have to look for reference for that to get an idea of what to actually do, like how to depict it properly. But yeah, this one's just kind of all horns and kind of hard rocky, kind of maybe like molten rock would look quite cool. But she's kind of like a wraith of hell or something. Maybe she's I don't know, like a typical kind of low-level enemy you'd come across in like a game or something. But yeah, it's basically the whole process. So you just duplicate as many times as you want and paint your designs. Right, here we are at the end of the tutorial thing. You can just see I've changed the first design because I mentioned before I wasn't happy with the face, so kind of went back in and just kind of made it more demonic, more gnarly looking. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.